Example 6. Convert the units 2,500 yards to miles. So first we need a conversion factor. I know, and we're going to need more than one, possibly. You could look at your sheet and you could find yards to miles. Okay? However, let's do it with things that we know. Okay? We know 1 yard is 3 feet. And most of us know that 1 mile is 5,280 feet. So if I go from yards to feet to miles, I don't have to know how many yards are in a mile. So I take my 2,500 yards times in 1 yard, there are 3 feet. That's going to get rid of my yards. Now I need to get rid of the feet and be in miles. So miles needs to be on the top, feet need to be on the bottom. That will allow the feet units to be canceled out. And I've got to put the right numbers. Look, 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So on the top, I have 2,500 times 3 times 1. 2,500, first numerator, times 3 times 1. On the bottom, I have 1 times 5,280, and my remaining units are now miles. So I get 7,500 divided by 5,280 miles is MI. And then we're going to have to round to the nearest tenth again. It's not going to come out evenly. So 7,500 divided by 5,280 gives me 1.42045, and then some more places, but they only want it to one place, the tenths. So it's 1.4 miles. Example 7. 2 feet and 9 inches. They want it to be our final answer in inches, so we're going to need to separate this. We've got 2 feet plus 9 inches. Now we already have 9 inches. We've got to change our 2 feet to inches to add to the 9 inches. So 2 feet times, we want to get rid of feet, 1 foot, there are 12 inches, then plus 9 inches. So the feet units cancel out. I'm left with a 2 times a 12, so that's a 24 inches, because here's my units that are left are inches, plus 9 inches is 33 inches. So my final answer there is 33 inches. In number 8, we need to know something about pints and ounces. We look at our conversion chart down in the liquid volume chart. It's kind of close to the top. And we see that a pint is 16 ounces. So we know directly 1 pint is 16 ounces. Now we could go to cups, to ounces, to quarts, to pint. You know, we can go many different routes to do these. But since we have a direct conversion factor, that's the fastest and easiest way. So I'm going to start with my 3.5 pints. I want to multiply. I want to get rid of the pints and end up with ounces. So 1 pint is 16 ounces. My pint units are now gone because I've got pints on the bottom and pints on the top. So I've got to multiply 3.5 times 16, and my answer will be in ounces. So I just take my calculator to do my 3.5 times 16, and I get 56 ounces. And fluid ounces versus weight ounces. So we're talking about fluid ounces here. Now I have in number 9, 5.6 square feet to square inches. So let's talk a minute about a square foot. If you have a foot by foot square, so there's a square, and let's say that this is 1 foot in length, and this is 1 foot in length. So this area is called 1 square foot, okay? The next thing I could look at is, well, that would be the same. If you look at it in inches, and a foot is 12 inches, so that would be the same square. Assume those are the same size. And so I could say 12 inches by 12 inches. Well, that is, if you multiply length times width, 144 square inches. So there's our conversion. We know that 1 square foot equals 144 square inches. So inches to the second power. You can write that also SQIN, but we'll go ahead and write IN to the second power. Square inches is the other thing, okay? This is just a shorter way to write it, inch squared. So I'm going to take my 5.6 square feet. I'm going to multiply that because I'm going to get rid of the square feet and end up with square inches. 1 square foot is 144 square inches. That allows me to reduce the feet, or the square feet, and my answer will be 5.6 times 144, and of course it's over 1, so I don't need that, and now we'll be in square inches. So all I have to do is multiply the 5.6 times the 144, and my answer is 806.4 square inches. Now they did ask for the nearest whole number, so let's go ahead and round that to 806. So 806 would be our final answer on that problem.